very far away from me.
I'm very far away. No,
Yeah.
this is what they said. They said I have to sit here.
This is not how we usually sit
Yeah, that's true. Usually we don't, but lots of people running around under fire. This is why they told me to stay away, so they can have a neat frame of just you with absolutely no disturbance. So first of all, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
And first things first, belated happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you
Just
very
had your
much.
birthday. Everybody wish her a happy birthday. Come on,
Thank you so
Did
much.
you have fun? What did you do?
I got a cat.
You got a cat. Wow.
His name is Edward.
Okay.
And I ate a lot of cake and a lot of food.
You and particularly this sort of generation of actors that you belong to, it's interesting that you say yourself, because for me one of the most fun things to watch about people like, you, Varun, Arjun, all of you, is yours very authentic.
Yeah.
In comparison to, say, like older stars. And I mean that with no offense to the older stars.
I think the time then was different.
Right, of course.
Because there was no social media, there was no Insta stories, there was no prospect of connecting with a game, and there was no, there was a lot more mystery.
Right.
So I feel right now maybe the new thing is to be yourself and not create a mystery about yourself.
Right, okay, fair enough. Because it's also harder to be mysterious in like
Very
this
hard.
age of social media, right?
Hey,
like,
spotted here, spotted there,
Yeah,
leaving
but-
gym, going to airport.
The other thing that I want to ask you about is that sort of freshness and that brand and that being yourself. How does that translate into the game? Into how what of that sort of came to the game when you met Mark and you met that team? What?
So, interesting story is I met Mark and Moonfrog and Tane, everybody, we were, strangely I met them in Goa.
Right.
Because I was shooting for Dear Zindagi at that time.
Right.
And Vivek called me up and he said that, Vivek is, from Matrix, and he said
Right.
that, we have something really fun and exciting and, we want to come and see you. And whenever somebody comes to an outdoor to meet me, means it's something really special.
Right.
Because that
Okay.
doesn't happen very often.
Mm-hmm.
And we met, and the first thing that I think I said to also Mark is, as we all know, a genius, a legend.
Yes.
So I was firstly honored to be in the same room as him. And the first thing that they said to me, I think, was that we want this to be Alia Bhatt Star Life,
Right.
but it's not only about you.
Right.
The
Okay.
game is about the audience. It's about
Right.
the girl or guy who checks in as the main star actually, and I'm their friend.
Okay.
So the star life is not my life, it's your life.
Right. Okay.
And I wanted to make it about the other person because I can't be that pompous person, कि मुझे देखो मैं इतनी बड़ी star हूँ. I can't
Right.
be that way.
Mhm.
I've not not been brought up that way, but I do find it important or exciting that I can connect with them and be their best friend virtually.
Right.
Today is the age of virtual, it is
Yeah, of
virtual
course it is.
reality
Yeah,
or whatever.
absolutely.
And so the fact that I could have a game in which I could connect with them was outstanding.
That's something to consider for the future, a virtual reality version
Yeah.
of this game, where it's just like today you can play with Edward. That would be a fun
Yeah, that's
thing
the
of the
next
game.
step. And what I really liked was Moonfrog themselves and Mark. They said that okay, we want to involve you in it, so we want to put your cat in it. So Shiva
Right,
is
right.
in the game.
Oh, nice. So one of your cats is actually in the game.
Yeah, Shiva's in the game.
Right.
And so is my voice. We spent
Okay.
a lot of time where we were cracking the right tone in which you actually feel like I'm there with you in the room. So
Nice,
it's not
okay.
like, hey, aaj kya kar rahe ho? It's
Huh.
almost like, hello, what's up? What's happening?
Right.
Come do this, do that, like the way I'm talking to you right
Right. It's not that. Hi, we are happy to help you. Not.
now. Exactly.
Okay.
It's not that.
But did you play games as a kid, or do you now on the phone to sort of?
See, I'm on the games, but I can't play games that frustrate me.
Okay.
I need the games to calm me down.
Okay.
So, I do play games,
Right.
I played Farmville, I played
Right.
Candy Crush and stuff like that, but for me, when I'm going through my hectic life, I need a game to relax me and to basically, most importantly, the time pass, make
Right.
use of your time, but in a relaxing way.
Sure.
And which is why I said to them as well, I said, let this game be not frustrating, let it
Okay,
be simple.
right.
And they're like, no, don't worry, it's going to be really simple and very smooth. And it's like you're walking through, your life, but
Right.
virtually.
We talk a little bit more about the game, and I'm going to get Mark and Tanay up here as well. We have a little promo video that we'd like to show everybody. So here we go with a promo video for. Yeah, see. start with you. Tell us a bit about the game and what exactly the players do in the game. If I start playing the game, what would I do?
Yeah.
What would happen?
So you'd first start off with beginning your career.
Right, okay.
First you're going to meet Alia, and she's going to say, "Hey, can you help me? I've lost my cat."
Right, okay.
And then the Shiba, right? That we
Right,
talked about. And then you go through photo shoots. You go
Right.
through meeting the director. She helps you out getting your first big break.
Nice,
You get
okay.
a manager. You get a publicist. You start becoming part of the Bollywood industry.
And Mark, what was it like trying to get Alia's look right in the game? Because there's entirely too many games in this world with very creepy, not natural looking characters.
No, I have to say
Right?
they've got my looks
Yes,
bang on.
that's why.
We
Like right now only, this I remember I wore during Tears in the promotions.
Right, okay.
This look I wore during Tears in the promotions, and that I wore during Kapoor and Sons promotions.
Wow, you really do know your fashion. Like, you literally wake you up at 3 in the morning, like, when did you wear this outfit? And you'll know.
I
Wow.
remember.
So if you guys look
There are
at
few things that I know and I know them very
Fair
well.
enough.
what we started with, obviously, was looking at pictures on the web of Alia. And if you look at all the different pictures, you find out she has a very elastic and expressive face. And that's a good thing, but it makes it very difficult to try to nail that one look in the game. I think we probably did 50 iterations.
Right, okay.
Over a period of time, and the artists would try, and we're like, no, that doesn't look right. No, her cheekbone's not right. No, her lips aren't right. We just continued iterating. So finally we got the look, and I remember it's like, that's it, don't change it. Don't change it at all. And then the other thing is the expressions. Because if you get a still face, that's one thing, but then when you have to do all the different expressions, it gets another challenge. So our artists loved it, because they can continue to work on our face again and again and look at
Right.
pictures. That's a really fun thing to do, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
it took a period of time, and we had a series I think we sent you and said pick the one you like best, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Did you have any inputs or feedback to be like, no, not that, not right now? Did you have any like actor feedback going, no? None.
I think I got my wardrobe pretty bang on. It was
Okay.
just about getting the face and the hair and
Right.
and the figure.
And yeah, that's what I was going to say. They were like, no, you have to change this.
No, but this figure is a little dreamy as well. This is how I would love to look. I don't really look this way, but that's what we said, right? It's about the fantasy. It's about what you can achieve. So yeah.
This is to develop a game specifically for the Indian audience, like you said, with all of those technical challenges. Aside from that, just sort of culturally to make that shift.
that it's new and fresh, fun for me because it's a challenge. I hadn't done it before. I think building a game, you have to really take into account what the audience wants, things that they know. I like to say that when you make a game, you're kind of giving something that people already remember and know.
Right?
And I didn't know the Indian culture and audience. I had to learn a lot about Alia and her life. And I really, the technical aspects, it's easy for me.
Right.
The cultural aspects had to rely on everybody else. And usually, we actually came up with this term. We need more masala in the game, right? Does this feel Indian enough?
No, but need more masala is the best way
Yeah.
to, I think, depict an
To
Indian.
anything Indian.
Yeah,
even,
jo bhi chahiye aur masala
Because even
chahiye.
with food, even with food, our first instinct is always more masala.
Or
Please.
masala.
Like always. So that was the term that we came up, but I relied on everybody else to obviously, coach me through that process of learning.
Super.